Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about self-respect. This is a very huge subject nowadays. Everyone talks about self-respect. Everyone talks about self-love, self-confidence, all those self-categories. But today we're gonna talk about self-respect, how to gain self-respect. We're gonna get into the video very soon, but first, if you could give a like to the video, it really supports my channel. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much. So self-respect. Self-respect, as I said, is such a topic that I feel like everyone talks about it, and like even with my friends and the people I hang around, we talk a lot about self-respect and how to increase it. I'll first talk about what is self-respect, and then we'll talk about how concretely you can increase self-respect. So, basically, self-respect is respecting the values you hold for yourself. Let's say, for example, I'm gonna touch on a very sensible subject, so if you're not happy with it, I'm sorry, this is the easiest one that came to my mind. But let's say cheating. We'll talk about cheating today in the self-respect area. Let's say for you, cheating is a lack of respect to your person. That means that if you're in a relationship, if someone cheats on you, the value of not cheating, because it is your value and this value is how you would respect yourself, you would leave the situation. The self-respect you have for yourself will have to make you leave the relationship. Respect myself enough to leave that situation, to be out of that situation. Self-respect comes with a cost. Self-respect is not easy. And you need to understand how much you value self-respect. You need to understand what you value. Do you value self-respect more than love? Do you value self-respect more than money? Do you value self-respect over a career, over a relationship? Or is the love more important? Is the relationship more important? Is the money more important? And to be honest, none of them is bad. I mean, who would not want to be in a relationship? And if that comes to the cost of self-respect, and you agree with that and you're okay because your value is to be in a relationship or your value is to have love in your life, it's not good or bad if you value love more than self-respect, if you value money over self-respect. There are your own values and you choose your own values. You need to choose if self-respect is important to you. When you understand what self-respect is, when you understand what your core values are, do you value self-respect more than other things, or do you value other things over self-respect? I'm gonna be honest with you. If you value other things more than self-respect, it will come to a cost as well. Self-respect comes with a cost, but valuing other things over self-respect will come to a cost too. Both come with a cost. You can choose either self-respect as your highest value or love as your highest value. Both will come with a cost. If, for example, you get cheated on, self-respect would say, cheating is not for me, I don't feel respected, I'll leave. If you choose love, if you still feel loved, which you can, someone cheating on you doesn't mean they don't love you. That's very, you have to understand that cheating doesn't mean not love. It means they slept with someone else. For various reasons. It can be because they don't love you anymore, but it can also be simply they just wanted to sleep with someone else. And it doesn't mean they love you less, but both come with a cost. If you choose self-respect, you lose the person. You lose the relationship. If you choose love, because you still feel loved, you lose other things. You lose the trust. You lose the ability to rely on that person. Maybe I could believe that you feel betrayed, that all the trust you had in that person, you need to rebuild it. But it's not bad if you think love is more important. It depends on your value. But now, how can you apply self-respect? Most probably, you've been in situations where you have been disrespected and you stayed. And the feeling of disrespect to me was so unbearable. It was so unbearable. I hated it so much that I decided I'm never gonna go through that again. And I want to be sure that I'm not going to be in the same situation, or that at least if I arrive in that situation, that I'm going to be able to leave. And that brings me to how. Because self-respect is very fun if you have all the values, but if you're not able to apply them, then your self-respect, quote unquote, will not work out. You need to be confident, you need to be assured of yourself that you're gonna leave. You need to increase the self-confidence. Self-confidence is your ability to be confident in your actions. It's you being confident and assured of your knowledge and your abilities. And so how to increase self-confidence? For me, I'm very confident in my workouts, for example. I've been working out for a long time now, and I know that when I say I'm gonna go for a run, or when I say I'm gonna go to the gym, I know I'll do it. You know why? Because I have done it for 5 years, 10 years, and I know that it's a habit of mine. I'm just very assured in myself that, yeah, when I say I'm gonna work out, it's not like something I say out of the blue. I'm gonna do it, and if I don't do it, there's a very good reason behind it. The same for you. For you, it could be, you say you were gonna finish that project tonight. You know you're gonna finish it tonight because you know yourself. You know that you've always done it like that. You know that you've always been able to do it that way. And that's how it is. Your self-confidence increases the more trust you build with yourself. I was not able to say, I'm gonna work out tonight and really do it all the time. It took years. It took years of habits, of discipline. But it was step by step. I started saying, I'm gonna do 10 minutes tonight. And I did them. The next day, I'm gonna do 10 minutes again. I did it again. 1 month, 2 months later, I said, I'm gonna do 30 minutes tonight. And I did it. Although it's hard, although you need to discipline yourself, although it's gonna cost you to some level to discipline yourself, but then the trust in yourself grows. The confidence, the trust you have towards yourself, the confidence towards yourself grows. Your self-confidence increases. You're gonna become self-confident. When you say you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it. I was blown away by how simple self-confidence is, although it's hard. It's simple, but it's hard to implement in your life. Right now, I am so confident in the fact that when I say I'm gonna work out, I'm just gonna work out. I don't have to worry about it. But that self-confidence helps me in all area in my life. The fact that I built self-confidence in a little area, quote unquote, in my workouts, helps me build self-confidence in my relationships, helps me build self-confidence in my friendships. I can trust myself. When I say something, I'll do it. It's like a muscle. You need to train it. Self-confidence is a muscle. You need to train it. And at some point, it will become very strong. And you will be able to apply that self-confidence to big areas when it's going to become a choice. Are you going to stay with that person or not? Are you going to choose that career or not? And that relies with self-respect. Is when you grow self-confidence, then the values you choose, you can be sure of yourself that you're going to respect them. When you have self-confidence, when you choose values, then the values, you will respect them because you trust yourself, because you know you can trust yourself. I hope this video is going to make sense to someone. It's something that took me some time to realize and to really understand. I'm going to make, I think, a video a bit more complete around self-confidence. Thank you for watching till the end. If you're still here, I'll see you very soon in a new video. And if you have any questions, if you have any subject you want me to talk about, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd be very happy to talk about it. Big kisses, bye bye.